Never. In over 4 years, I have never had a bad fasting experience. As you guys know, I love to do prolonged fasts, specifically at the start of every week. So Monday is fasting day in our world. We start every Monday with a 24 to 48 hour fast. This Monday, it's gonna be a 48-hour fast. We're currently 25 of those 48 hours fasted, and I feel tremendous. I feel great. In fact, I had been eating so much this weekend, I just didn't feel right. I was slow, I was sluggish, but now I'm on top of the world. The view helps, obviously, but I want to make something perfectly clear. I fast not to lose weight, not to get a certain physical outcome. Although I do appreciate all those benefits, I do appreciate the autophagy, the longevity benefits, I do appreciate the mental benefits. And those are the bottom line. You see, I use fasting, in particular, the prolonged fasts, to train my discipline. That's right, discipline has to be trained like a muscle. It's not something that you're simply handed down in life. This is something you have to work for. Discipline, willpower. One of the best tools that I found that helped me stay disciplined is fasting. The other one would be, we'll get to that some other day. But doing these prolonged fasts has changed the game for me mentally. And anytime I skimp on them, because they're not easy, they do become easier every time you do them, but they are never quite easy, because this is the only time where I come home late in the afternoon, evening time like today, and there's no dinner. That is difficult. It does require some extra willpower. However, the benefits on the other side are always worth it. I have never had a fast, a prolonged fast that was bad, that had me feeling like utter trash. There's ups and downs during the fast, so sometimes you feel on top of the world like I do right now. A couple hours later, you might be tired, you might feel worn out, you might have some digestive discomfort, even though you're not eating. You might have some other pain that flares up. However, when you're able to weather that storm, you just feel amazing. You just feel on top of the world. You feel glorious. That's exactly how I feel right now. And that's why this Monday evening time, I want to invite you to experiment with this. Do the fasting. Use the fasting as I've been teaching you to get leaner, to drop fat, but use it also to build your discipline, to work on your will muscle. Because you'll understand once you're able to say no to food, everything else becomes easier in comparison. You see, eating for us is so important. Eating for us is so pleasurable. It's the biggest dopamine rush you can give yourself. Bigger than drugs, bigger than sex. Food trumps everything. You gotta discipline your mind as well as your stomach. And once you're able to do that, a new superpower is unlocked. I can only chuckle. I can only shake my head when people tell me fasting has no added benefit compared to caloric restriction. It's just the restriction of calories that gives you the benefits of fasting. My man, let me educate you. You're completely wrong. There's a reason why fasting is biblical. There's a reason why we have done this, followed through with this practice for thousands of years. Fasting is bliss. Let's get it. So here we are, gonna break the 48-hour fast with some fruit. This is half a papaya, great for the high amount of enzymes which we're gonna need to digest the burgers. We're gonna make some homemade burgers. What you just saw there is 2 pounds of ground beef. Gonna make those with some fries, everything homemade, everything from scratch. This fast, I gotta tell you, was very easy. I mean, it was a joke. My wife actually did it with me. And so we're gonna break it right now. Enjoy a massive meal. Let's show you what the burgers look like in a bit. So that's how we break a fast. A little bit of fruit, which is optimal. Then proceeded to have 3 burgers, some arroz con leche, and a homemade peanut butter chocolate oatmeal. That was it, around 3,500 calories, give or take. It's not rocket science. Guys, you fast and then you eat. You don't make this into a science. I'm not telling you to do these 7 to 10 day fasts where then you have to be very meticulous with what you break your fast with. I'm telling you, don't eat and then eat like a king. Eat the foods that you want in the amounts that you deem satisfactory. I had a client in my program who many months ago did a longer fast and then broke it in the most anal, most pain in the ass kind of way, where he would take 2 days to slowly refeed and almost half a week until he was back to eating normally. Now, this was a slightly longer fast. Still, it is not necessary and is not something that you have to concern yourself with on my program. I recommend 48s up to 72s every now and then. But our mainstay in the fasting realm is eating 1 meal a day and doing a couple 48s here and there. Personally, you guys know I do about 2 to 4 48-hour fasts every month. It has made my life better. It has made my diet more enjoyable. It has made my mind sharper. It has given me so many benefits. So I return to my 48s every week or every other week. I do not make this into a science. I do not micromanage every piece of the puzzle. But I bring people in the boat with me. You know, my wife, I don't force her to fast. It's not something she has to do in order to appease me. It's something that she's naturally drawn into because she sees the results in my life. I have many, many clients fasting. I have many people, family members, friends, people in my circle fasting with me because I show them the results. I don't talk, I don't preach like here on camera day and night about the benefits of fasting. I show them the results. They see my physique, they see the things I'm able to do, they see how much I'm able to eat, and it's a sight to behold. So, fast and then eat. Do not concern yourself with the details. Best way, in my professional opinion, to break a fast is with some fruit, and then you go on to eat your protein and vegetables and whatever else you feel like having. Not telling you to go eat a bunch of junk, but eat the foods that you want in the amounts that you deem adequate.